she's ever played, right? And so as a fan my whole life, I watched her when she was at UConn, and I watched her at Mercury win 3 championships here, and so I've been a fan of her my whole life. And then when I come out here, you realize that she's synonymous with the name Phoenix Mercury, Diana Taurasi. And so you can't build an arena or a court without having her name or her recognition in here. And so I was honored that she would let me do it when I called her and wanted to do it with her. And she was excited about it, and it's going to be a thing that's going to be good here. So in 30 years, people still remember Diana Taurasi on the practice court, and her work ethic, her attitude. Like, she's one of the hardest working players of all time. So having it here in the practice facility, that matters.
And you see her face there. She's so humble. It's so hard for her to take compliments sometimes. What's it like for you to get to see her face, see her name there?
Yeah, I haven't seen her break too many times. Emotionally, when she got here this morning, when I saw her the first time walk through her, I saw that she was, emotional about it and realizing the gravity of the situation of not only this amazing facility for her to work out and all the players, but also with her name, her logo. I don't think she saw the logo until we unveiled it, but that's a great logo and a great picture. It's how you think of Diana Taurasi.
How do you feel just doing this in such a short amount of time and time for All-Star Weekend? I used to cover games and there's like nobody there, even when they're winning championships, and to see where it's at now is just amazing. So how does it feel to just have Mercury, Phoenix Mercury, on such a big stage?
Yeah, it feels great. When I bought the team a little bit less than 18 months ago, we talked about the Suns and the Mercury. We're going to put them on a pedestal, and we're going to treat them great. We're going to invest in both of them. All the things we talked about, it's easy to say, it's sometimes harder to do. And so seeing it come to fruition, it's not because of me, it's because of this amazing team. I got players, but I got coaches, but then also I got people in the back room, people in the marketing department. We got a great team of people here, and so I inherited a great team of people, and I'm very lucky to work with them, and so honored that we could put something like this together. And the Mercury are obviously doing well, and they're playing well, and the fans are enjoying it. We want to make it a community event, and so it's going great. I'm really proud of it, and at the same time, we're just getting started.
What did you have to do to get something done 3 months in advance?
You got to push them hard, and you got to pay them a little extra, and and then you got to have great people, because all those things, you can push people, you can pay them. If you don't have great people that care, and the word care is there, because Paul Rivers, Josh Bartelstein, the construction people, like I was at a concert here, Tim McGraw, Carly Pierce concert, and I was with some of the people that were working here, and they were really leaving here and coming back because they cared that much, because they knew we had a date, and this wasn't like I couldn't move the All-Star game back a week. Like, we wanted to make it happen. So kudos to those people. There's 200 people here working yesterday, making it happen. So kudos to them. They deserve more credit than I do.
To have a facility like this, it's obviously going to draw some extra players, but is it something that you hope sets the example for other WNBA owners to step up and build similar things for their teams?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a two-part. One, absolutely, is it going to help us draw more free agents? More people want to come here? Yes, it will. But you know what? I hope it's a short-term competitive advantage, because I hope the rest of the league rises up. That's what it's about. I'm not here, like, of course I want to win all the championships with Phoenix Mercury. We want to have the most championships of all time. We have 3. The number 1 team has 4. We're going to pass that. But I want the whole league to rise up. And I think this is a great inflection point of this league right now. And that's why we want to make this WNBA All-Star like no other. And that, plus the facility, plus all the things we're going to do. Like, we're trying to make the game to rise up together. Having some great rookies coming over the league, having legends like TT. Like, it's all happening. And so we got to take advantage of it. Those opportunities don't always come. So we're taking advantage of it. We're going to rise up together. And I hope the other owners and other teams follow. We want to be part of it.
How hard was it to sit on that Pitbull secret? And he's performing at halftime. It must have been hard for you to sit on that.
Yeah, well, like the Pitbull secret, but all, like, hopefully you'll see. I don't know how many guys have been in another WNBA All-Star weekend, but this is going to be every detail at the highest level. And when we have the NBA All-Star game here in a couple of years, you might not be as impressed, because the NBA All-Star game is going to look a lot like this. This is like an NBA All-Star weekend. We're making it first class and everything, from the gifts players get when they get to the hotel room, to the concierge service, to the details, a special court, as you guys saw, like all those things, the halftime entertainment, like that stuff, all those things are investments to help elevate the game. It's on national television tonight, Friday night and Saturday night. Like, we're trying to elevate the game, and it's a big part of it, so we're excited.
Matt, when you were first at your first conference as the owner, you said you were a steward of the community in Phoenix. So how do you plan to make this more for community events besides just the practice facility for the Mercury?
Yeah, so what I always said is, like, I don't own the team. It's the community's team. Phoenix Suns and Mercury are owned by the community. I haven't been a steward. I have the one that makes a lot of decisions and be part of it, but it's their team. So we're going to continue to do great things for the community. Now, this isn't going to be a facility for the company, but we have a lot of things that you've seen that tied to WNBA All-Stars that we're doing for the community, for kids, for adults, just like you got, like, when I bought the team, I said 4 things. You got to make it a great culture. That was the reason, part of the reason I was able to buy the team, right? Team member experience. You saw the new headquarters. You saw the things we're doing. Building a great fan experience is the second thing I talked about. All the cool things we want to do for fans. You see some of that stuff tomorrow night. You see it at the worker games already. But then also we talked about community. How do we make an investment in community? By the way, this building was not occupied, right? This whole area, we bought this and we reinvested into it. So that was a big part of it as well. And then obviously the 4 things, sometimes the most important one is winning. Right? You can't have all those things. You got to win. You got to compete. So we're trying to do that with the Suns and Mercury. And so I'm proud of all the things we're doing. And at the same time, a lot of work left in front of us.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, guys.